Okay, Carcadia Burn. Fun fact, I have this labeled as Carcadia Burns and was calling it Carcadia Burns pretty much the whole time I was playing this game. Just now I realized it's singular, not plural. Anyway, the very first one here, you're going to go to Carcadia, like the main town, faction town area. And there's this little island a little bit to the, I was going to say right, but I guess it's kind of to the, what, north of it? Northeast looks like according to compass. Basically, you just go out the door, take a right, and you're just going to glide on over. And it's going to be on the little second floor of this kind of building that's kind of just destroyed. There it is. Here's your vault symbol. So next one here, we're going to start at the rustic hurl silo, and it's going to be right up there. You could probably go to the Arch of Radix too, the vault, if you've already done that. But if you don't have it, this is how you get to it, what I think is the fastest way. So this one kind of is awkward to get out of. So I went out through the tunnel, but I think you can also go out through the like glide out of there too. The thing about Carcadia Burn is that it's kind of a weird place to navigate. It's very like cliff heavy. Does that make any sense? Like you can't really run and then there's a cliff and you have to jump and you got to go down. It's kind of whole area is kind of like that. Anyway, if you just follow my path in here, you're going to run right into the vault symbol. So just kind of follow this road. And once you get about to 100 meters away on that road, it's going to be on the other side of this rock, right next to this kicker, right next to the vault. And yeah, there you go. Next vault symbol. So for this next one, it's going to be located right here, and we're going to fast travel to Makeshift Chalet. And you can go this way. Echo 4 told me to turn around, so I turned around. But as long as you get to the main road and kind of just hang a right from Makeshift and then just kind of go south, you're going to run right into this one too. Once again, this one is on the side of a rock. Very easy to spot if you know where to look. So once you get to Smackwater, it's going to be on your left here. And it's just going to be on the side of this rock right there. There it is. So once again, we're going to fast travel to Makeshift Chalet. This time, we're going to come out, take a left, and go north up the road. And once again, you're just going to follow the road. This one is actually on the other side of a ship. So you're going to see a ship on your left. You're going to have to go around to the other side, and the vault symbol will be located right on the side of it. So you're going to see tonnage peel here. You're going to take a left. You're going to peel off to the left. And there's a ship I was talking about. It's kind of broken in half. It's not inside of it. It's around it. So you're going to jump out of your car and then be on the edge of the cliff here. And it's going to be located right there. So the icon for this next one is actually hidden underneath the silo up here. So we're at the sight unseen, and it's right below it. So you're gonna go to sight unseen. You're gonna go back out the entrance to sight unseen, jump down, and there it is. That one's probably the easiest one to get. So this next one, very close to the low rise here. So if you just fast travel to the low rise and you literally just jump and glide, you'll be able to just glide right to it. So we're gonna jump off of this edge here. We're gonna glide pretty much straight to it. But if you're stumped and looking for exactly where it is, there's gonna be a bunch of cargo containers that is underneath this bridge here. And you're just gonna go underneath the bridge to the west, it looks like, and it's gonna be located right there on the left. So this next one, starting from the Judgment Labs silo, we're actually gonna go out of the silo and follow the road that's right underneath of it. We're going to jump off this ledge. I get a little confused from Echo 4 here because Echo 4 kind of sucks, but you actually want to go right off that ledge and then just kind of follow the road once again. A lot of following the road on the Carcadia Burn, isn't there? So you're going to get to Payne Street. You're going to take a right down Payne Street. And once you get to the middle, you're going to hang a left. you're going to go over this little ramp bridge thing. And it's going to be located, it's kind of on the ground, so it's actually up above you. So you actually have to go inside this little ripper camp that is to our left here. I've ruined some planes. I never knew what the name of this one was called. And you're going to have to go up and jump down onto the rock. So eventually here, we're going to jump off. We're going to look down, and there it is. You just have to hop right onto it. So this one's fun. It's going to be located right here, a little north, really directly north of Dominion. So this one is funny because we're going to start from the silo here in the rustical hurl. This one's funny because I grabbed them all and then I had to go back and get this one. I didn't know I didn't have it. So fun moment, this one. This one's really easy to miss, but we're just going to jump onto the silo, glide on and down to the road. And then we're just going to follow the road a little bit. So once you get to that fast travel spot, you're going to hang a right into the excursible order checkpoint here. And there's going to be a spot that you have to grapple up onto the left here. I took kind of a long route to get there. This is the first time I've actually ever been in this area the whole time I played this game, so I was a little lost and confused, but right there, you're going to grapple up, and then you're just going to have to run over 100 meters to the vault symbol. Pretty easy one to find. It's kind of on the side of the checkpoint here. So you just kind of come around the corner, look at the wall, and there it is. A lot of look at the wall in this area, isn't there? So from Wild Horn's Beard, this one is pretty easy to get. It's literally just right next to the road inside this little rock arc formation. It's also right next one of those guys falling from the sky side missions, if you have those unlocked, which if you're making a new character, you're gonna have them all unlocked anyway. Regardless, this is the path to take it. So once you get to this water area, you can just kind of cut through the water. I kind of do, kind of don't. And then you're going to land up on this road. This is where the side mission is of the guy falling. Where's he at? There he is. And instead of going through this area, we're going to hang a right. And there it is. So if you fast travel to the Fallen Crown, you're going to have to backtrack a little bit back to that ramp where you take in order to get to this area in the main story. So this one, it's kind of on the outside edge of the map looking over a cliffside. You'll see it here in a minute. So this one's actually probably pretty easy to miss. I don't know if the vault symbol will show up as you walk by it on a new character through a new playthrough or not. Still, if you don't know where it is, this is where you go. So you're going to kind of come around this shack, go around to the edge of the cliff, and it's going to be right on the wall right there. So the next two that we got are actually going to be located inside Elpis's orbital shatter field. So I'm just going to go and get them both here at once. You basically just have to run through the map anyway to get to these spots. So we're fast traveling here to the Elpis orbital shatter field. So if you look here at the map, this is where the very first one is, pretty close to the entrance actually. And then the second one is actually way towards the end of the map. Right there. So obviously we're just going to kind of cut through right to where we get the very first one. I really like Elpis. I really like when the games kind of tie into each other. This is probably my favorite area in Borderlands 4 because it kind of, it's literally is the pre-sequel. This is the remains of the Borderlands pre-sequel, which is probably a good way to put that game. I feel like that game got kind of a bad rep. I don't know if it really deserved it, but nonetheless, here we are. So you're going to see this very first doll sign right here. So both of these vault symbols are near a doll sign. This one is actually, you're probably going to get this one on your first story playthrough. But if you forgot where it is, I'm here for you. This one is literally just right on the path, like it's literally on the path. It's so hard to miss. So jump down and you can see it already. It's right there. You pretty much have to go this way, I think. Maybe you can avoid it if you choose that grapple, but why would you? It's simple. It's nice, easy, 5 SDU points. So we're actually just going to continue on from this point to get the second one. So the second one is actually right next to a doll doorway. Pretty easy to get, but there's actually 2 doll doorways, so don't be confused. It's not through the first one. It's right before the second one, to its right, kind of up scaffolding, kind of. So just kind of follow along the beaten path here. So there's the very first doll doorway you're going to go through, and then once you get through it, you're going to see the second one, but you're not going to go through the second. So ignore all the enemies here. These are higher level enemies, even though I'm level 33 and this is a story area. I don't know why they're so deadly compared to me, but that's okay. It's right up here on the scaffolding, right to the right. And there it is, the second and last vault symbol here at Elpis, and I went down. I don't remember if I get back up or not. Well, kind of do. So the last 2 that we're going to grab here inside Moon called Throne. I'm showing you where they're located here. So this is kind of where the boss is. We're going to fast travel to Moon called Throne. So this is also just kind of like Elpis, kind of like Alatar Soul if you already got that one too. You just kind of run through the map and you're going to probably bump into them. I don't think there's any weird things hiding in this one. So this one, we're already kind of right by it. Basically, we're just going to turn around. And that's all it is. You're just going to turn around. Boom. Vault symbol 1. So for this second one here, you're just going to continue on through the map till you get to this room where there's a bridge that you can grapple up onto. So just keep following the beaten path for a little while. So you go through this doorway. This one is also easy to miss, but it makes sense where it's at. It's very easy to get to. Basically, we're going to grapple up here to the bridge, and instead of going and killing that guy, we're actually going to go up the walkway and to the right, and it's kind of just heading around the corner over here.